Mr. Prime Minister, I'm not sure if you have ever heard of this slogan, never come see, come see. It is a Jamaican term. Never come see, come see. It is a Jamaican term. And as I listened to your speech today, I was wondering if you were epitomizing that never come see, come see. Why everything you blame we instead of taking responsibility. Well, the first one is whether or not this $22 million program is going to go the way of the 40 million, the spark and the reach. That not sparking nor reaching. That was the first question. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I'm always grateful when allocations are made to deal with issues that are important to the people that I represent. And this program represents one of them. So I am indeed grateful that we will have that $22 million program over the next coming weeks or so. My question has always been, and it is today as well, whether or not this $22 million program will go the way of the $40 million program 2 years ago, Spark program, and the REACH program. Why am I asking that? Why am I asking that? I am asking it because the Southwest St. Andrew that I represent, and I'd love for members who, if they have something to say, Mr. Speaker, will speak to you or through you, but allow me to express myself on behalf of the people I represent. So I'm asking the questions, Mr. Prime Minister, because I, as an MP, and I'm aware of others, have had challenges with the implementation of these programs. It hasn't been a secret. I come here and I speak about it all the time. So, for example, when individuals talk, for example, about the pumpkin growing in Oakland Crescent, and I come here to speak, I don't want anybody to try to stop me because I am representing the people. That specific road, for example, Mr. Prime Minister, was originally to be on the $40 million program. Then this
Member, please. I'm going to read from the standing order to you. No, you can't. I will remind you that you ask a question, not to make a statement or a presentation. I beg of you, please, ask your question so that we'll get to the point. We have children here from the various schools who are here to listen to their member of parliament. Let us pay them that amount of respect so that they can get out of here and they can get home in time and don't be left on the roadway. Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I have asked the first question. I'm not sure if you heard it, but I'm sure the Prime Minister would have. No, I'm not repeating it because, well, the first one is whether or not this $22 million program is going to go the way of the 40 million, the spark and the reach, that not sparking nor reaching. That was the first question. The second question, Mr. Speaker, is as I listened to the Prime Minister, I was wondering if this was his first term in government and whether or not there is no responsibility for any of the period that has passed for the work that the government would have been doing in maintaining our roadways. That's the second one. The third question, Mr. Prime Minister, has to do with the fact that the monies are to be spent by the end of February. In my experience, even when the program is submitted, there are times when, because of negligence on NWA's side, we find that we are approaching the deadline and they have not moved. I want to make sure, therefore, that you are going to ensure that it is done in a way that we are not held responsible for the negligences of the NWA. And then my final question really is that, Mr. Prime Minister, I'm not sure if you have ever heard of this slogan, never come see, come see. It is a Jamaican term. Never come see, come see. It is a Jamaican term. And as I listened to your speech today, I was wondering if you were epitomizing that never come see, why everything you blame we instead of taking responsibility.